Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly reading for May 2021. We are going to get into some oracle, a full tarot spread, and some of your astrological occurrences that are going to help give you some guidance and information on this current month ahead. I hope you guys have been doing great. It is always wonderful to welcome you to the channel, and thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. If you have not yet done so, I always invite you to reach out there, hit the subscribe button, join the Dragon family. We would love to have you as part of the group, and do give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoy the content here. So Cancer, as always, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. These will most strongly resonate with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, but do check your personal natal chart, as you may have other planetary placements in Cancer as well. So let's get into it. Let's see what we have got today. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and info will be down in that description box there. So let's go ahead and start with some oracle cards to get some major themes that are coming through for you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Cancer folks out there for May 2021. Please show me whatever information or guidance you would like to share with them for their highest good. Thank you so much. Ooh, and we have the keyword of patience coming through. That is your keyword from the Sacred Destiny Oracle there. So to me, this patience card, of course, it's the obvious, you know, letting things unfold in their own timing, not pushing the river, not forging ahead if the energy isn't there. But it also has a lot to do with longevity. We have the symbol of the crane, you know, which is a symbol of longevity, perseverance, and, you know, kind of reminding you that the things that might take a little longer to build up usually are more long-lasting in the long run. So let's get into next a numerology card for you. Let's see what your special number and keyword will be for May 2021. Nice. I'm liking this one. I love the bright green color of it too. The environment is what's coming through. So 4 and 4. I love that it's a double 4 for you, because to me that really doubles up your personal energy, Cancer. You are the 4th sign of the zodiac, and the number 4 in the, you know, astrology wheel, as well as your sign, really takes over that realm of the home, the family, you know, those 4 corners of stability, the 4 directions. And so to me, it's really doubling up a lot of that power for you and reminding you that the environment that you are in is very important to you. So where you are, who you're with, the kind of energy that takes place in that realm of the home is very important. And likewise, for those of you who are passionate about the climate, the environment, and studies, you know, and solutions for, you know, environmental problems or issues, concerns, that can be a very powerful week for you, or month ahead for you as well. Wow, that's a great card. So let's get into next a crystal chakra card. Let's see what crystal or gemstone and chakra are coming up strongest to be worked with for you, Cancer. Rutilated quartz. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Taurus had this gemstone as well, this crystal. I love working with rutilated quartz, and funny enough, look at that. The key word is home, and the root chakra connected with the rutilated quartz. I would also tell you that I find this to be, I have one right next to me on my desk. The rutilated quartz is really great for working with your ancestors, passed on loved ones, and getting in connection with them. So wow, what a nice energy. We've got patience, the home environment, the home energy of the rutilated quartz, you know, connecting you and grounding you into your ancestral energies. So now let's pull one last card out of the oracle. We're going to get a guardian or spiritual guide that's going to be coming through to help you this month from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. And This is beautiful. Oh, the Shekinah. And I love that she has that crescent moon in there. So this, to me, this is a radiant aspect of the higher sacred self. And so this is saying to unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So this is really being in touch with your unique spirit, expressing your talents, your gifts, the things that you've really come into the world to radiate and to express outward. So let's get into your tarot. I will be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck today and clarifying with the Everyday Tarot for the Celtic Cross spread. Also in your astrology, I just want to mention a few things there. This is a very busy month astrologically. I'm going to say that right up front because there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a little bit mind-blowing, actually, how much activity we have. Last month, you know, passing away, April was not nearly as busy as this May is going to be. And so two big things. I'm not going to go over all of the astrological aspects. We will talk about those more as we do my regular weekly live streams. But the two big ones I want to point out for you, Cancer, are going to be the new moon, because the lunar aspect is very important to you. You are a lunar ruled sign. So our new moon in Taurus is going to be on May 11th, and that is a Tuesday. So you will notice a nice big, you know, influx of progressive energy. It'll be easier to build, easier to make progress. We are just coming off the energy right now of this passing Scorpio full moon. So that is, we're on the waning until the 11th, and our big full moon of April will be on the 26th, and this is bringing us back into our lunar eclipse season. Our eclipses are coming up. This first full moon that we're experiencing, I think that's the first lunar eclipse this year, is in Sagittarius. So definitely that's going to be a powerhouse as well. I will also point out that Jupiter, our planet of expansion and good luck, is moving into the sign of Pisces on the 13th this month, and that is a fellow water sign, so I think you're going to get a lot of good energy starting to flow from that as well. So those are some of your astrological highlights there, Cancer. We are in Taurus season for most of this month until the 20th, and to me that's a very positive placement for the sun for you. So let's see what we've got. Let's get a nice full message here for you, Cancer. We're going to do a full Celtic cross, like I said. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for our Cancers for May 2021 in the tarot. These are flipping and hopping. I'm trying to keep them straight. Strength card. Whoa, the Strength card's getting around a lot of majors on this already. So right at the center, the Strength card is at the heart of this Celtic Cross reading. So to me, this is a Leo energy. It's heart-ruled energy. It really is about the two sides of ourself. The angel or the woman, you know, in that card is always the symbol of our higher spirit, our higher mind, our divinity. And the lion is our physical expression, right? And in many cards, you know, that are the Strength card, you'll see the lion roaring, or you'll see her kind of calming the lion down, because that's our physical manifestation. That's the earth plane where, you know, we're very challenged, and all those, you know, ups and downs and emotional feelings will come up and be expressed. And so it's really the symbol of our own divine nature, our own spiritual nature, calming that more volatile, emotional human nature. And so I like this one, you know, instead of the lion roaring and being upset, he's got the little crown on. He's feeling a little bit better, and that's a great feeling for that. For some of my Cancers, you might be working with Leo energy, either in your own chart or with someone else, but it is about personal power and strength. It is using your courage, your bravery, truly to be yourself, truly to be in the flow of who you're meant to be. It is the 8th card of the tarot, so of the major arcana, so it is that, you know, that beautiful infinity loop of balance. Also notice that environment card, that 4-4, that adds up to that 8 of strength. Yes. So to me, it's a real feeling of your personal power being, you know, intertwined with your compassionate and divine nature. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew too. That's a big thing that comes through with that. And yes, look at this. We got the moon card sitting right on top of it, clarifying. And the moon is another major arcana. This is the Pisces rulership. We talked about Jupiter going into Pisces this month, so I think that's a very positive move for you. The moon card, of course, also makes me think of you, Cancer, because you are ruled by the moon. And so to me, sometimes the moon card can denote a little bit of lack of clarity, the need to use your intuition and perception rather than try to overanalyze or, solve it through logical means. So it is important for you to listen to your heart, listen to yourself, pay attention to the, those little promptings from spirit that you get. And if something seems really confusing or you have a lack of clarity around it, be patient. Go back to that patience energy and let things play out, because things look different under the light of the moon than they do under the light of the sun. In the immediate past, we have that Ace of Swords. So I do feel like there's been some kind of clarity, some kind of awakening or awareness that you've been focused on, overcoming obstacles with faith. That's a big one there. I also feel the connection of Archangel Michael with that Ace of Swords. So if you've needed extra protection from the divine, absolutely continue to call on that. Ten of Swords. Ooh, I feel like Cancer, you might have got some answers, recently, or you're about to, that really bring something difficult full circle. There might have been some clarity around a difficult situation, relationship, job, etc. And it's like, it hasn't been easy, but it's brought it to a close. It's brought it to a head. And even if you don't like the information that you received, you do have the feeling, well, at least I know the truth. So going forward, I feel like you do. You're paying attention more to your perceptions. You're paying attention more to your intuitions going forward. Into the immediate future, we have the Six of Pentacles here, Cancer. So to me, this is a card of balance and reciprocal energy. Very strong Taurus and Libra on this card. And it is about give and take, equal give and take, equal reciprocity between you and others. It also reminds you to not burn yourself, out too much. It's fine to be generous in spirit and give to others. It is a karmic card where the good you do comes back to you. And it's also a reminder to be careful that you don't give so much of yourself that you have nothing left for you. It's really meant to take good care of yourself. And also, remembering, Cancer, that the best relationships in our lives, just have that nice even flow, that equal give and take. Three of Wands sitting on top of the Six of Pentacles. So this is, again, oh my goodness, don't chase it down, Cancer. The good you do comes back to you. So I feel like if you planted those good seeds, you've put that good energy out there. This is saying you don't need to chase it down, that recompense. You don't need to chase down people that have that sense of equal give and take. Those people that are meant to be in your life, the things that are meant to be in your life, they're going to come back very full circle to you as we progress throughout this month of May. Subconscious card. Wow. So Cancer, the awakening, the same as the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. This is ruled by Neptune, which is the Pisces rulership. So you have the moon, which is a Pisces card, and you have the Neptune Pisces ruler card in here as well. So you're definitely pulling into that Pisces power. This is, to me, really saying as well that anything that hasn't been good for you, anything that you've needed to release in the past is going away. This can be a big pause for reflection and insight. You may feel like you're taking a little time out. This month, there's that patience yet again to go through this very deep spiritual awakening process. Sometimes it turns you upside down, literally. Sometimes it shakes all the lint and dust and whatever you didn't need to keep out of your pockets, helps you to see things from a different perspective. So even if it's a little challenging, which sometimes it is, no doubt, the Hangman card gets into a little bit of that trial or that challenge that we go through to achieve that more spiritual enlightenment. But it's definitely worth it. And I believe that the Jupiter movement into Pisces this month on the 13th, it's interesting. I mentioned that and I was like, I think that might be something there for you, Cancer. So let's get another card. Let's clarify this Hanged Man for you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's some kind of real mental clarity. The fact that the immediate past was that Ace and Ten of Swords really shows that some kind of clarity, some kind of fog has lifted from your vision, and you're seeing things a lot clearer. And I feel like, you know, you might still be going through some of this process, which is a little bit more ephemeral and a little bit more mystical, and therefore maybe a little more confusing. But I do feel like it's really bringing something in. You're getting a lot of spiritual information, a lot of spiritual downloads. You may be having very active dreams or really prophetic visions right now through this month of May as well. And you're very focused on it. Very focused on it. It's a little hard to turn the brain off right now. There's a lot of thoughts going round and round. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of ideas, and a lot of perceptions spiritually. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, we have the Transformation card, which is the same as the Tower card in the traditional deck. What I love about this one is instead of showing the Tower in its state of destruction, we show the Tower here in its state of rebuilding after that big clearing out. And so I do feel that, you know, Spirit is really putting you on awareness, giving you this message saying it is time to take action. A lot of old things have broken down to make way for new progress, for new structure in your life. So this can be those significant life experiences that require change to be made, powerful and sometimes unexpected revelations. That's what I feel with this Ace of Swords and Ten of Swords in this past, but it really helps you to break free of old systems, old structures, that just weren't meant to be yours. This just feels like a lot of things are being shaken off for you this month, Cancer. It's quite powerful. And it's something you're working on, you know, and I would also say that Spirit is really saying, get working on this one day at a time, this Eight of Pentacles. Don't just sit by and wait for this transformation to happen. Don't just wait for this Tower to fall. This Eight of Pentacles is very much about, you know, taking things into your own hands. And it's not going to happen overnight. That's why the Patience card is there. And this is a Patience card for sure, is the Eight of Pentacles. It's definitely time to start rebuilding your Tower, though, especially if you're in a situation where you know that something very specific has changed, has been altered, has been transformed. Some old structure has really come apart, and now it's time to start working at the restoration, at the rebuilding. So let's get some advice on this for you, Cancer. Wow. Wow. Okay. I see it. All right. So suggested approach is the Seven of Pentacles, very similar to that Eight. This is about planting those seeds, doing good work, putting in the time. This is patient, consistent effort. So Cancer, absolutely, this is a time for planning for the future. There is a need for patience, but it is reminding you that efforts and investments will be rewarded in the future. So turn loose of that unnecessary worry or fear and focus being in the now, doing what you need to do one day at a time. And we have our Knight of Wands. So we've got some Knight energy, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. This to me is rapid movement, interestingly enough. So if you just take it one day at a time and you're working at what you know you needs to happen, I think it'll gain in momentum very quickly. I do, you know. It can also point to the fact that some of y'all might be a little impatient about it. It's like, oh, why can't it happen faster? But I think when you really get into that, you know, present moment, the here and now, it gets a lot easier. The momentum starts to build like a snowball. You know, it gets faster as it goes further, right? I think that'll happen. So what you need to know is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is emotional journeys. It can be emotional offers, somebody coming in to give you a gift or to offer you their cup of love, or vice versa. It's very strong Pisces energy again, Cancer. So Pisces could be a very strong player in your life this month. Absolutely. You know, it can be that sudden love, being swept off your feet. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is all about for you, Cancer. Let's see what their nature is, because sometimes this can just be the seductor, right? Or the seductress. So let's see if what are their intentions? What are their intentions for Cancer? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. So they do want to give the world to you. If there's someone like that in your life, or if you feel that way about someone, that Wheel of Fortune is very strong. And I think this is interesting as well because the Wheel of Fortune ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is what's going into Pisces. I think that's going to activate quite a lot for you. This is actually going to highlight your universal ninth house, Cancer. So, that Jupiter energy is going to start to affect its own natural house for you on that universal level. Wow, this could really trigger a lot of travel, a lot of movement. Someone may be coming in with a love offer and says, let's run away together. Like literally, let's, get married. Let's move in. Let's go somewhere completely new and start this new life. It might really take you by surprise as well. And it's really up to you if you want to go for it or not. The signs that are in this Wheel of Fortune are Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, as well as that Jupiter energy of Sagittarius. So it really, there's a lot of signs on this reading, and I can see where, we've really got a lot of strong Leo, very strong Pisces. Holy goodness. If, you got Pisces coming in, you know it. Hopes and fears is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like Cancer for you, some of you are really having some nervousness about letting go of something that no longer works for you emotionally or spiritually. You might have been hanging on to this quite a bit, and I know that that can be hard for Cancer because you are a very loyal emotional sign. Once you're rooted in, it's really hard for you to release it. And so there is that hope. I think that for a lot of you, it's time to go. It's time to let go of something that you've been holding on to for a while. But there's that natural fear, right? That's like, oh gosh, because it's a big life change for some of you. So Cancer, if you're really resonating with this, there's a lot of elements and themes of, possibly moving, leaving home, going somewhere new, rebuilding a home or renovating a house. There's just a lot of that coming up, as well as your own personal strength and spiritual awakenings emerging out of it. The home environment is a big, big theme for you this month. So let's get a clarifier for this Eight of Cups, please. And we've got the Page of Cups. You got to listen to your heart, and you've got to pay attention to the messages that you're getting, both from loved ones and from your own intuition as well as spirit. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to do. I love the potential outcome here with the Empress because this is Taurus energy. We are in Taurus season. It's also Libra energy as well as that rulership of Venus. This is a wonderful card, Cancer. It's very much in harmony with your own spirit because this is about creativity. It's taking action to give birth to your dreams, undertaking projects that end up being successful in the long run. You had that 8 and that 7 of Pentacles, so I do feel that you're really growing something here. Oh, as well as the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a lot of Earth energy. So I do feel that anything that you've been working on for a long time or anything that you've been building steadily but surely, or that you start to undertake even this month, has an excellent chance of, a positive outcome. And that could go well beyond just this month of May, right? Just because this is the reading for May, you could start something in May that ends up, maybe in Libra season, turning out to be excellent because we do have some dual Libra and Taurus energy on this read as well. Very, very nice cards here, Cancer. Oh, yes. And I do feel there's some kind of love building. There is some kind of love that's building. And boy, is it nice. Ooh. We got that Empress clarified by the Lovers. This is your Gemini season we're stepping into. This is the Taurus season we're currently in. For some of y'all, there could be a love connection that really starts to take off this month or next. And it really starts to, bear like its major fruit in that Libra season later in like late September and October. Wow. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, my Cancers. Yes, this again shows there is a little bit of that hesitancy. There's a little bit of fear. You're really trying to manage your resources and your time wisely. You're feeling very careful about what you invest in, and you might be, it's hard. There's something I feel that you're trying to let go of that you know you've got to. You know it's for the best, but it's not the easiest because you do have that very strong security consciousness. On the bottom, however, is the Six of Wands. So I really do feel like you're going to have a lot of success. You're going to have a lot of success. Whether or not you make the choice this month, it's going to come. And I think once you release what's not good for you anymore, that fresh flow of abundance, whether it's financial, romantic, etc., starts to really show up. So let's get an affirmation for you from the Fairy Oracle. I like it. Yes, Nature's Signs. Very beautiful card coming in for you. So let's read what's on there. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts and our minds. Check it out. We're all hanging out with the critters this month here. Look at that. The card of the environment. Yes, the environment is important for you. Being in nature is important for you this month, Cancer. Definitely Earth Mother energy coming through. Absolutely beautiful session here. Looking forward to your May, and I hope it is a wonderful month ahead for you, Cancer. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.